Hello, everybody. So, I'm going to react to a very different video. And the reason I want to react to this is because of the video I had seen very recently, actually, on Thomas Seyfried. Dr. Barry had interviewed him. And I'm going to agree with Thomas Seyfried and not with this person here. So, listen to some of this. This is insane.
Hey, Dr. Amy here, and in this video, I'm showing you 12 foods that help cancer cells die. You do not want to miss out on these foods that could keep you cancer-free. The food you eat matters. Whether you've just been diagnosed with cancer, years out from your cancer treatment, or even if you're high risk of developing cancer, we know that food matters when it comes to cancer. You can either fuel your cancer through your food, or use your food to help fight against cancer.
But what foods are you gonna list here? Because I don't know. I watched even just a part of this, and already I can tell you it's not gonna be a low carb approach. She's not gonna suggest low carb foods for sure.
You need to get started with these foods right away. Starting with number 1, berries.
Think about how many berries you could eat. You could eat so many berries and not be full. Look, my body has a threshold, but I myself do not. If I eat too many berries, happens.
Berries have long been established to protect against a variety of cancers. They're rich in antioxidants, vitamins.
Except you don't digest them. Blueberries in particular. You don't digest them. Look, the only berry I feel like I could eat and like have somewhat of a threshold of is strawberries, because it makes you just feel like ugh. I don't know. Eventually you get that feeling where you're like, blah, I can't even anymore. But blueberries, I could eat all day on them, and dude, twice I've made myself go to the bathroom with them, and it wasn't a fun feeling. I felt sick before I went. And yeah, we're off to a horrible start here. Berries? No, there's a lot of sugar in berries. There's more sugar than you could shake a stick at.
And fiber. It's the higher level of antioxidants and fiber in berries that truly lower your risk of cancer.
They do not. They do not. Tell me how. Tell me how. What do they do in the body specifically?
This is the first change that I make for women that work with me in the Cancer Freedom Program. It's so simple and it makes a big impact. If you're at a high risk of developing cancer, or if you want to prevent a cancer recurrence, then start including more berries right away.
What kind of berries? You're not specific. I'm sure not all berries are the same. So even if this were to make any sense at all, which it doesn't, what kind of berries would you suggest?
A mistake that a lot of cancer survivors make is that they search for one single food that will cure cancer. But this is a completely wrong approach.
Because cancer is not caused by anything other than a metabolic condition. It's a metabolic condition. That is what Thomas Seyfried says. If you are chronically inflamed, doing things that you shouldn't be doing, taking in chemicals you shouldn't be taking in, and you're chronically inflamed, and you're not letting your body, heal up, you have cancer, my friend. You're more likely to develop it, or you could have cancer and not even know. I mean, I think I'm okay right now. I don't feel any lumps anywhere. But I don't know. Cause my great grandmother died of cancer, bowel cancer. Yeah. And Oh, by the way, what do they feed cancer cells with when they're testing them? Sugar. Carbs.
A lot of cancer survivors will start including things like mushroom coffee or soursop
Good. Oh my God, gross.
because they think that that's going to make the difference in keeping them cancer free. And while these things might help, it's just not the whole picture in keeping yourself healthy, strong, and free of cancer. There is no one magical food that's going to solve this problem. It just doesn't exist.
Carnivore. If not reversing it, it will help it. It will prevent it from getting worse. Carnivore. Thomas Seyfried.
What is far more important is
Is it Thomas Seyfried? That his name? Pretty sure it is.
the combination of foods that you eat together. Your overall nutrition and diet is what has the potential to lower your risk of cancer. It's using a combination of foods together that can effectively lower your risk. A great place to start is with berries. Include more blueberries, blackberries, or raspberries
I don't think they're all created the same. And are we gonna ever move on?
in your nutrition. Of course, if you can eat them fresh, then that is best. But they're also really delicious frozen. That's a great option as well. That leads me to the second food that will help keep you cancer-free: citrus fruits.
Oh my God. So diarrhea causing foods. Is that what we're going for here?
As a cancer survivor, we know that your body has been under oxidative stress for a very long time. Before you even knew you had cancer, your body was fighting off cancer cells.
What do you think caused that? And what kind of foods are you suggesting here? They're full of freaking carbs.
Then it went through surgeries, chemo, radiation, months and months, maybe even years of treatment. And all of this means that when you're done, your antioxidant levels are really low.
Doesn't make up for the fact you're still suggesting awful foods. You're gonna get it back. You're gonna get it back.
The concern around having low antioxidant levels is that your immune system is going to be compromised. With low antioxidant levels, you're more likely to catch the common cold or flu, but you're also more likely to have a cancer recurrence. Keeping your antioxidant levels up will help lower your risk of cancer. And citrus fruits are full of antioxidants. Antioxidants like vitamin C, which can help boost.
Oh my God, you get vitamin C in meat too, dipstick. Oh, you're disgusting already. Like, dude, you get it in organ meats. You get it in all meat. Okay? Oh my God.
Up your antioxidants and support your immune system. Oranges and lemon water were some of my favorite picks.
You know what those things did to me? Canker sores. I never had so many in my friggin' life since incorporating that. The only reason I stopped it was because I realized I don't need it while I'm carnivore.
When I was completing my doctorate training at the University of Toronto, I knew the high stress levels were an issue for my body, so I needed to fuel it in order to perform for those long days at the hospital. Using citrus fruits helped me stay healthier for a longer period of time. Antioxidants have also been shown to be particularly helpful in cancers like stomach cancer, esophageal cancer, and colorectal cancer. That actually leads me to the next food that can really lower your cancer risk. But this one is pretty controversial, so I'm gonna save it to the end. The next food to include is garlic. Garlic
Gut destroying foods. That's all we've listed so far.
contains compounds known as organosulfurs. These compounds have been associated with
And they make you stink, by the way. But yeah, just so you know, if you're smelling really bad, people are turning away from you. That's not a good sign. You shouldn't be smelling bad. You shouldn't be smelling bad. Your body should be able to detox itself. Your body can detox itself.
decreasing the risk of certain types of cancers. This is why you might commonly see garlic being used as a supplement among cancer survivors. How effective garlic is as a supplement for cancer survivors is a little bit unclear, but we do know that organosulfur compounds included in your nutrition can lower your risk of cancer. This is a good option, so start adding this to your diet. And garlic can easily
Tell me, oh my Lord, what evidence do you have?
be added to a tomato-based sauce, which actually leads me to the next food that you need to start including: tomatoes.
How? When? Where? Why? Most importantly, what?
Tomatoes are an excellent source of lycopene. Lycopene is
Think about it. All these people are already probably eating all this stuff. And guess what? They probably still have cancer. Oh my God.
antioxidant that helps lower your risk of cancer.
I'm sure my great-grandmother was eating all these things. Or at least a good portion of these things. Come on. Like, gosh, I don't even know if I was born when she died or not, but I'm pretty sure she lived long enough to have some of these things incorporated into her diet. I bet you she ate all of these things. But you know what else was wrong with her? She was overweight. Yeah.
It can be as simple as making a tomato-based sauce and adding garlic, but you can also add this next food to really amp up the cancer fighting potential. A breast cancer survivor that I work with in the Cancer Freedom Program was really focused on including more foods to help fight off cancer. So we created a one-pot soup that was perfect for fighting cancer and for cold, rainy days. It had tomatoes, cauliflower, turmeric, lentils, and garlic. It was including a lot of foods that are really known for helping keep you cancer-free. And this actually leads me to
Excuse me. All I heard in there is carbs, 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 carbs. Carbs. Where's the meat? Huh? Come on. Dude, everybody's already eating this stuff. They're already eating this stuff. Vegans are the worst for getting cancers. You realize that? They're at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to nutrition. They're putting their bodies in constant stress by eating all that inflammatory crap. I was gonna say food, but it's not food. How come friggin' Stephanie, whatever her name was, why did she get breast cancer? Or whatever it was. Why did she die from it? Why did she get sick from it? Because Medical Medium promotes a vegan diet. Why did she get breast cancer? Why did she get, I don't know, was it breast cancer? I don't even know, but it was a cancer. It killed her. Why did she get it? If meat is supposed to be the bad guy, how come she got cancer anyways? And how come it just kept getting worse and worse and worse? You would think eating the proper diet would keep it from getting worse and worse and worse, right? Right? Come on.
the next food that helps cancer cells die: cruciferous vegetables.
You are listing nothing of substance here whatsoever. Where's the protein? Lentils are not actual protein. Where is it? What about chicken, at least? Huh? I don't even like to give chicken a good, as much of a praise as red meat, because chicken just isn't, no, I lose even more weight and I'm skinny as it is. Where's the chicken, huh? Where is it?
Cruciferous vegetables.
It's not a processed meat, it's just chicken. And all you gotta do is go to your local farmer and say, "Hi, do you have any chickens I could buy off you?" Or go to your local farmer's market and say, "Do you guys sell chicken drumsticks? Do you have chicken, I don't know, maybe some of you might not know what that is, just basically chicken legs. Do you guys have chicken thighs and chicken legs and chicken broth, bones I can make broth with. Get chicken into your diet at the very, 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 very least, and eggs. Eggs, dairy, chicken, low lactose dairy though, like cheese, like raw cheese too. Get the raw cheese, you know. But this is horrible, and maybe the dairy might not be for you at all. Chicken and eggs. Come on. Red meat is the mastermind of all meats. That's why I throw chicken basically under the bus. I think chicken is the most disgusting food on the planet. And even if it is properly raised, it's still, I hate it. I never liked chicken. I don't like bird. I don't. What about the seafood? Where's the seafood? Too. What happened to seafood? Where's that?
Are things like kale, broccoli.
By the way, guys, I went and got my blood done. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm going to talk to you a bit about it once I get the results. They actually tested some things that the medical doctors just won't check. I didn't know that. I thought the medical doctors were supposed to test you for hypothyroid and stuff, or hyper or whatever. They don't check your full thyroid panel. So what they ended up taking 5 vials, which I think I did feel it in the beginning a little bit, because I felt kind of just off a little bit. A little bit shaky at the end. I ate and I was okay. I just sat down, relaxed, and, you know, I felt better after I ate, and I feel okay now. I'm not in pain. So I'm going to let you guys know the results of that after they come out. They have to send it to a special lab. So yeah, they took like 8 vials, or they were going to take 8 originally, but they took about 5 instead. Because I'm not so worried about the other stuff. What they're checking is the D levels. So vitamin D, fasting insulin, thyroid panel, and magnesium. I think the doctors check magnesium. I don't even see the point checking magnesium because your body regulates it, but whatever. Anyways, and I haven't had a whole lot of twitching. There was one moment I woke up at one point the other night with like twitching, but it went away very quickly. So ever since incorporating liver, I don't have twitching anymore, really, at all. I definitely don't have heart leaps anymore, so.
Cauliflower, or even Brussels sprouts. These are all great options to add into your nutrition. Cruciferous vegetables include compounds called glycosinolates. These are known for lowering your cancer risk.
Glyco in the name. Wonder what that means.
But these vegetables are also very high in fiber, which has been proven to, again, lower your risk of cancer. We know that in cultures that eat higher amounts of fiber, they actually have lower rates of cancer.
How? How do you know? How do you know they have, you know what? You shouldn't have any cancer at all, ever, in your life. You shouldn't be putting your body into a state that promotes the growth of cancer, ever, in your life. So, the fact that you say low, but not no, what does that mean? That means that they're eating things that they shouldn't be eating. Okay?
And the easiest way to eat more fiber is to simply eat more vegetables. Personally, I've tried a bunch of strategies to increase the fiber in my diet, and the simplest, most straightforward way to do it is to just eat more veggies. But
Kill your gut. Beautiful.
people get hung up on including more vegetables in their diet. Maybe you just don't like the taste of raw veggies, or you just can't imagine snacking on carrot sticks and cucumbers. If that's the case,
I can't imagine being vegan. I bet you smell so bad. Dude, because like I said, Vegans smell very, very bad. They don't even have to fart. They just have to stand near you. The longer you're vegan, the worse it is.
Then it is okay to use various sauces to help you increase your veggie load. Try things like ranch dip, hummus, or tzatziki to help support you in getting more vegetables into your nutrition.
I suppose you mean vegan, all of those things?
The first thing that we want to do is increase your veggies. Then down the road, we can look at getting rid of or limiting sauces or dips that may not be always the best option.
Oh yeah, make the diet as bland and boring and disgusting as possible. I bet you my mom would even puke at just eating plain salad with nothing else.
For you. But for now, just focus on increasing your veggies because that is what's truly going to lower your cancer risk. This leads me to my next food that helps cancer cells die. That's leafy green vegetables.
Yeah, bring up those oxalates and the calcium oxalate, all that crap. Yeah, let's get the kidney stones going. Woo!
These are veggies like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, or other types of lean, greasy veggies. These foods are packed with antioxidants, fiber, vitamin C, which are
I'm gonna go back for a sec because it's what?
All going to protect you against cancer cells. Eating after cancer risk. This leads me to my next food that helps cancer cells. Antioxidants, fiber, vitamin C, which are all going to protect you against cancer cells.
I missed something here.
Chard, or other types of lean, greasy veggies.
Brain fog up the yin yang. Lean, greasy vegetables. Wow. You didn't even know you did that, did ya? I have my fair share of slips when it comes to things that I say, but that was priceless. Holy crap. Lean, greasy vegetables. Yeah. They'll make you lean, all right, because they'll deplete all of your nutrients. And then the grief, I guess you could say, is loss of your vitality, and yeah, you're wishing you could bring your life back to its full, to bring yourself back to your full potential. Yeah, okay.
These foods are packed with antioxidants, fiber, vitamin C, which are all going to protect you against cancer cells. Eating after cancer should really focus on one core principle: to eat a plant-forward diet.
No, never do that. You know why? Because all plants have carbs. And though the fiber could slow down everything, it also slows down the absorption of everything. Everything. It might slow down the release of glucose, but it slows down everything. And I knew that the moment I realized what I was doing when I was keto and eating a bunch of fiber. This is bad. Don't do this.
Now, a plant-forward diet can still contain animal products.
No, your diet should never be plant forward or plant based. No human on the planet should ever be eating a plant based diet. No human on the planet. No. You know why? If only you could see my jaw. The reason my jaw is the shape it is, the reason my teeth are the way they are, the reason I don't have all of my teeth in, because I have 31 teeth, I should have 32, right? I don't have 31 teeth. Or I don't even have 31 teeth. I think one of them didn't even come in all the way. Okay? That's my wisdom teeth I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't have a good jaw. You know where that came from? Didn't come from not eating meat. Look at the freaking Egyptians. Go to Michael Eads and watch his talk on Low Carb Down Under. Now, I don't know if he's carnivore, but we're very, very meat-based, and we always have been. This plant-forward nonsense has to freaking stop. Just stop. Stop with the plant-based bull crap.
Things like chicken, turkey, dairy, or seafood. But the majority of
No, not the majority should be plants. No!
Food that
Never. That's how everybody has always been eating. Hello?
you eat should come from plants. There are several cancer prevention guidelines that make the same recommendation. The American Cancer Institute suggests a diet that's high in fruits and vegetables, beans and legumes, and whole grains.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. People have already been eating like this for decades. For decades. And now you're telling us to eat the exact same way we've been eating for decades? Holy crap, shut the F up.
American Cancer Society gives nearly the exact same recommendation. So if you truly want to take just one simple step towards lowering your risk of cancer, then you've got to eat more vegetables. A great place to start is including more veggies at all of your meals, breakfast, lunch, and supper.
You just said this.
As you become more used to eating more veggies, then you can start aiming for a half a plate of veggies at every single meal. Now, this suggestion of a half plate of veggies does seem like a lot of veggies, and that's because it is. That's actually a large
Yeah, promote the bowel cancer, why don't you?
amount of
You know that your cancer is gonna come back. If it hasn't come back already, it will. Honey, it's gonna come back. It is. Just watch. Just watch. You're gonna do all of this and then wonder what the heck is going on. I feel like crap and I think I might be getting another tumor. You're gonna get checked and you're gonna be like, wait. How do I have another tumor? I've been doing all this crap. You're putting your body under friggin' stress, that's why. Holy crap.
vegetables to eat. But if you're truly dedicated to doing everything in your power to lower your risk of cancer, then half a plate of veggies is the way you've got to go. The next food that helps prevent cancer is green tea. Green tea is thought to have many anti-cancer properties. It's specific.
Now, kombucha has green tea, but I'm not gonna sit here and say I drink it for health benefits. No, I drink it because I enjoy it. Okay? Purely for the enjoyment factor. Come on. Really? Come on. People are already doing this stuff. What the heck is wrong with you?
Been shown to reduce the risk of breast cancer, colorectal cancer, and prostate cancer. Green tea is also very beneficial in recovering from chemo brain. If you're struggling with brain fog or mental clarity after cancer, then this is actually a great option.
You still have it. I don't care what you've done, you still have it. Lean, griefy vegetables? That one's priceless. Thank you. Thank you, God, for showing me that. Lean, griefy vegetables. I'm gonna start saying that from now on. Lean, griefy vegetables. I'm gonna talk to my mom, and next time she says salad, I'll say, oh, lots of lean, griefy vegetables, huh?
For you. Many women find that they're unable to multitask, focus in conversations, or they can't quite recall facts as quickly as they could before cancer. This is often the result of what's commonly referred to as chemo brain. Now,
You're still promoting it. You're still promoting it. Not once did you mention anything with healthy fats in it. Butter, by the way. Come on. Come on. These foods do not support brain health at all.
brain does have several contributing factors, and nutrition is definitely one of them. So we want to increase the amount of flavonoids in your diet, and green tea is an excellent source of flavonoids. So
That sounds like a drug.
you can start working a cup of
Like a toxic drug. Like one of those drugs, like flavonoids. They almost sound a bit like opioids. Like that's what it sounds like to me.
decaf green tea into your daily routine. The next food that you want to eat to help prevent cancer is seeds and nuts. These are things like
Oh my God. Like people aren't already doing this. Holy crap. Explain to me why vegans are still getting cancer. Because they've been eating meat most of their lives. Dude, I bet you I haven't heard anything lately about Rhonda and what's her name, Nina? But I bet you they're not any safer than we are. Well, carnivores are actually way better off, so.
And walnuts, pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, or chia seeds. These
People are already doing these things!
types of foods give you healthy fats, fiber, and
There's no healthy fats if it's just omega-6. It's not healthy. Shut up!
antioxidants. They offer a ton of nutrition and just
How? How do they offer a ton of nutrition? Tell me how. Explain to me then why vegans get so freaking sick, including all of these things.
a little bite. But there are good things about seeds and nuts, and there's also bad things. The majority of women who go through cancer treatment actually end up gaining weight. We know that being at an
Yeah, omega-6s, hello.
unhealthy body weight actually increases your risk of a cancer recurrence.
Yeah, no duh. But you know what else causes that? Omega-6. Too much omega-6. Okay? Okay.
It's a tough reality. Going through cancer treatment causes you to gain weight, and that's certainly what happened to me.
Last I heard, when you are on chemo, you actually lose a bunch of weight, so...
In my chemotherapy, I gained about 20 pounds. It was a combination of emotional eating, lack of exercise because of
Wait, how do you eat on chemo? Last I checked, so many people are actually sick. They get sick. They can't even eat. And then when they are actually on chemo, they their hair falls out and all this stuff. What?
surgery restrictions and steroids. But when I came out the other side, I was at a body weight that wasn't healthy for me. I didn't feel like myself, I didn't look like myself, and I knew it was increasing my risk of a cancer recurrence. I needed to drop the weight. This is going to be including an amount of seeds or nuts that are actually quite small. Maybe you want to add it on top of yogurt or on top of a salad, but you're going to keep the serving
People are doing this already. Hello?
size small, and you want to make sure you get this right.
Been there, done that, and I'm sure my great-grandmother did these things too, or something similar to these things. I'm sure she ate a lot of nuts and seeds and things like that. I'm sure she did. Come on, I'm sure the diet back then wasn't exclusive to just certain things, right? Come on.
The next food to include is fatty fish. These are fish like
Okay, now we're kind of getting somewhere, but fish I still don't agree with. Mainly because it is seafood, and so mercury, but also we need saturated fat. We do. And fish doesn't have it. They have omega-3s, but they don't have as much fat as red meat does, I don't think.
salmon, mackerel, or sardines. Including fish that are high in omega-3s and healthy fats are known to lower the risk of cancer, especially breast cancer. When we look at all the diets to help lower your risk of cancer, the keto diet, the carnivore diet, the Mediterranean diet, well, it's always the Mediterranean diet that
No, it's not. It's the keto and carnivore diets. The reason the Mediterranean diet, the one that you're suggesting, is not effective at all. The one that we're told is the Mediterranean diet is not the actual Mediterranean diet. It isn't. Go to Italy. Actually, go there. I dare you. Go to Italy, like Sardinia, and maybe like South Italy. Just go there, okay? Go there and look at what they eat. Because I guarantee you, the areas that are closer to the blue zones and that are more remote, they're not going to be eating pistachio cakes all the time. Which brings me to another reaction video that I have to do. Dude, this one thing that I saw, like, you're gonna go nuts. It's crazy.
Comes out as the winner. This is what's been shown to be effective in lowering your risk of a cancer recurrence, and fatty fish are a big part of the Mediterranean diet. You can start by aiming to eat fish once a week, and then eventually...
In Sardinia, they eat lots of meat. They're meat centered. They eat lots of goat and stuff like that. In Greece, they eat lots of goat. And now they do eat olive oil too, but they eat lots of goat and organ meats. I'm sure they actually do include a lot of dairy. I think they do. They include a lot of cheese and things, and probably butter, I would assume. Lots of broths and soups and things like that. They eat very, very little in the way of plants. I mean, they have a lot of spices, but, you know, because I've tried it before. I've tried some Greek food before. Go to Crete. I dare you. Go to Crete and then go to Sardinia. I dare you.
Moving up to twice a week. The next food I have to include on this list is beans and legumes.
You don't have any evidence. You've actually shown me evidence that your brain fog has not improved at all. That is what you show me, because beans and legumes, you mentioned that along with seeds. Hello?
Beans and legumes have consistently been shown to lower your risk of cancer.
You know what they did to me? You know what they did to me? You know what they did to me? They upset my stomach. And I kept eating them like an idiot. Only when I found keto and carnivore was I like, okay, this is the only way this is gonna help. Stop bashing carnivore diets, people. Stop it. Stop it. Suddenly now, the diet we ate for 100,000 years is unhealthy? Prove it. Prove it.
Yet, hardly anyone's eating them. This includes things like black beans, lentils, or...
Everybody's eating them. What are you talking about? Peanuts. That's a major one. Beans. The pinto beans. Look. Oh my God. Are you that blind? Dude, and this is coming from a blind person. Are you really that blind? You don't look at anything online? You don't look at all the what I eat in a day is from all the... No, you watch probably craft videos or how to do a friggin' decoration, how to make decorations for friggin' parties. No, I want you to expand your repertoire of YouTube. Go Googling. Go Googling, go looking at what I eat in a day videos. Go look at that stuff. Okay? Go look at that stuff, because I guarantee all the doctors, they're doing what the doctors are telling them. Guess what? They're still getting sick. All the vegans and stuff in particular, dude, and all the plant-forward people, they're still sick. They're still tired. They're still fatigued. The only reason I'm able to keep going like this is because I'm eating carnivore. I'm eating liver every day now. At least a little bit every single day. Guess what? Doing great.
Chickpeas. Not only are they high in fiber, so they're known to lower your risk of cancer,
but they're known to blow your bowels out and give you excruciatingly painful diarrhea. They make your gas smell all the friggin' heck. They make everybody else clear the room because you smell so bad from the gas. And yeah, that's the other thing. And they also can make you really, really sick. Somebody, like, I don't know why they made it wrong for sure. They didn't boil them right or dump them off or whatever, but my friend had Taco Bell one night and he was throwing up for 2 days. It was off and on, but he was still throwing up a lot. So, yeah. Tell me how they're healthy, okay?
but they also include
Oh, but they just didn't cook them right. Doesn't matter. You can still get a lot of issues with these foods. It doesn't matter how they cook them. You can't get rid of the toxic effect that they have on you.
compounds that are specifically shown to lower the risk of colorectal cancer. The next food that I'm gonna include is going to be no surprise to you. Whole grains.
You just mentioned those with seeds. You didn't need to mention these again. And also, whole grains are the worst because they have so much gluten. You have to do so much chewing. They taste so bad. Oh my God. Gah.
Whole grains are high in fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins. There's a
shut up.
clear pattern here. We know that certain things lower your risk of cancer, and we need to get antioxidants, fiber, vitamins, and minerals.
Yeah, because it's not like the body doesn't make its own or anything. Yeah, ever heard of glutathione? But no, we need exogenous antioxidants because apparently our body doesn't make them.
Various foods. But
Explain to me how I got sick for about a week, but I actually got better and I'm actually like functioning. I'm walking around again. I can walk at pretty fast paces now. Explain to me. I couldn't detox it on my own apparently, so explain how I actually got rid of it despite not taking any antioxidants. And any antioxidants I did take was limited. So explain that to me, please.
whole grains are a clear winner to help prevent cancer.
Then they should be the only food you should incorporate, right? No, you said no.
Okay, but that leads me to this next food that helps kill cancer cells, and this one is kind of controversial. Turmeric.
I started eating turmeric before I found keto. I ate it. I even ate it while I was on keto. And I even ate it a little bit when I was on relaxed carnivore. What the actual heck?
Now, overall, turmeric, or curcumin, which is the active ingredient in turmeric, is known for its anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Been there, done that.
It's known to reduce several different types of cancer, but the controversy comes with breast cancer survivors. Turmeric should not be taken if you're also taking tamoxifen. Now, tamoxifen is a known prodrug, which means when you take a tamoxifen tablet, it needs to go into the body and undergo a process in order to become its active form.
Oh my God. You shouldn't be on a diet where you need to take drugs every day. Unless you were born with a rare genetic disorder where the drug keeps you from dying. Okay. Glad we settled that.
It gets transformed to the active form of tamoxifen by an enzyme. Unfortunately, curcumin interacts with this enzyme, which means tamoxifen can't convert to the active form. If curcumin stops tamoxifen from being converted, then you're not going to get any benefit from tamoxifen, and it's not going to lower your risk of cancer. Curcumin makes tamoxifen less effective or even ineffective. This means turmeric might be a good choice for cancer survivors as long as you're not on tamoxifen. Okay, so now that you know about...
This is ridiculous. So why promote this stuff then? Why? Why promote it?
these 12 foods that help kill cancer cells, we now need to shift over to your exercise. You can lower your...
Oh my God. Who wants to exercise when they're exhausted all the time? Not me. And I was exhausted all the time, and I wasn't even screened for cancer. I didn't notice any lumps on me, and I certainly didn't notice any more painful, tender areas, at least back before I found keto.
Risk of a cancer
And now, any pain that I get is probably because of all the fiber and all that other crap.
recurrence by up to 59% if you hit targeted exercise levels. That's better than a lot of the drugs on the market. That's
Uh-huh. Yeah, tell the vegans that, because they're not going to be able to do that. And I don't even think you could do that. I dare you. I dare you to do that. I don't even think you'd do that now. I'd be surprised if you did. If you did, holy crap. You're really pushing yourself, aren't you? I bet you feel awful inside.
exactly why I'm linking up this next video here on exercises that you need to start doing right away as a cancer survivor. Click the link here. I'll see you in the next video.
Wow. You really showed your stupidity, didn't you? You couldn't even explain anything. It was all carbs. Carbs. It's all she was promoting there. And plant forward, like no. No, everybody's already doing that. And nowhere did they mention beef. Why only red meat causing cancer, huh? How come the chicken doesn't cause cancer? How come the turkey, how come the fish, how come they all don't cause cancer? How come it's only red meat that you guys say causes cancer? No, I'm eating red meat, I don't care. And we carnivores actually know better anyway, so there's that too. We know better than you. We do. All of us carnivores know better than you. Because we have been through it all. Okay, we've seen it all before. We see through the lies. You don't. So you can't go telling us what we need to do to make our lives better. Got it? Got it. Good. Okay, well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Where I'm not even sure who it's gonna be or what it's gonna be. Sorry, I'm trying to get out of here, but I'll close that, whatever that is, I don't even know. Close. There we go. Okay, well, that's it for that one. I will see you in the next one. And yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Bye. Carbs.